pulling at the hair and doing like that, but teaching it more as a trick than as a necessary thing you do to clean out its hooves and stuff. And this is one of the basic things you can do. It's also another helpful trick that you can teach before you teach your horse to bow. But Gizzy already knows how to bow and how to lay down, and so you'll see the difference of when I ask for this one to be picked up and this one. This one she'll kind of paw because this is her bowing leg. I'll take it under, and so she thinks I'm going to ask her to bow, which is good for future tips, but I have to teach her how to just do a simple trick before I can add this one on for her to just like bow automatically without me forcing her to. So here we'll start off with the other one, with her harder one, which is one that I didn't use. I've only recently, I barely started teaching Gizzy this today. This is just after she kind of picked it up a little bit. But so you're going to tap on the heel and start giving them a signal. My signal seems to be a snap. I did it once and she picked it up, and so now if I point and snap and tap, then she will. So soon I'll just have to snap and point at it and she'll do it. So I'm going to tap. Easy. Good girl. Good girl, see? And you just continue until they do it. It does get annoying, and I think, how are you not like lifting your leg up at this pressure? Because if it was me, if I was getting tapped over and over again, I would think that I would lift my leg up. But Gizzy is a very stubborn horse, and she doesn't want to do it if you don't make her. So yeah, so that was that side, and we'll do it again on this side too. So you have to teach both sides of the brain. You're going to tap, tap, snap. See how she thinks that it just means lift up that leg? No. When she backs up, I don't want her to associate tapping as backing up. So I'm going to ask it. She's like, why are you making me do this? This way. Good girl. The moment she doesn't back up and she just lifts that leg, I'm going to release it. If your horse is backing up as it is, that is not moving its leg. Now, you might get away with teaching that, like teaching your horse to lift up its leg as it's backing up if you are starting from scratch, but I don't know. I just don't want her to correspond with tapping as backing up like she usually does. Like if I tap right here or I tap the air, she usually backs up. So I don't want her thinking if I tap her feet, she needs to back up. Because I can tap her both. I can just like think for her to back up and she'll back up for me. So, you know, simple things like this. You might want to say up or something. Oh, my grandpa's horse is just saying, good girl. And that's what they were looking at. Good girl. Try it again. See, I didn't even tap her that time. I just pointed and snapped. Good girl. And you can teach this on all four legs. I'm just going to show you the front ones because I haven't even tried the back ones. Maybe I will. I think I will. Hi, Gizzy. Up. Good girl. That was my first attempt, and she got that really quick. She knew that tapping on her back leg meant up. I mean, it was a little bit more, you know, kind of like a take it away because it's being boring, but, well, being annoying. But it's good. I'm still going to reward her for picking it up. 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 She's going to go through all the legs before she picks this one up. Good girl. See, and that time she kind of figured it out. Like, oh, she asked me to tap on this side, and now she wants my back legs to come up. So it kind of goes hand in hand. If you teach one thing, they're going to get a new thing. And so just be careful on the back legs. You saw Gizzy is not a kicker, and so I wasn't expecting her to kick out. She did stomp the first time, and that's just because she's like, oh, that's bothering me, you know? And once she figured out, oh, it's Kelsey tapping me, it's just like the front and the left. And you saw her go through all the legs before she figured out, okay, I'll lift this back leg. And you saw, I don't know if you saw, but she lifted it up slower and she didn't slam it back down. She realized, oh, she wants me to put it up. There it goes. So that was a good first time for that. That was my first time I did it. So it just goes to show you, if you teach them one basic trick, then they all start